Welcome back to the Ultimate Griddle Show. Today we're trying to beat the storms, but we got the cook done and we can't wait to tell you all about it. Brett has been wanting me to do this one literally for years.
Over
Brett,
5 years.
What did we just knock out?
Flautas, chicken flautas on the Pit Boss Griddle.
You want to see how we did this one? Stick around while we dig in. All right, really simple process. And it is simple, and I can't believe we waited so long to do this one, man.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so we'll talk a little bit about the groceries as we go through this, because what's the first thing we did?
We cut up these little chicken breast cutlets, I guess, that we had. Yeah, so...
this right here is about a pound, pound and a half.
Yeah, pound and a half. We threw them down, and then we used the Pit Boss garlic, salt, and pepper, GSP, which is absolutely amazing. You know, you think, oh wait, isn't this a Mexican cook? Couldn't you use like a taco seasoning? You can, but we've come to find that seasoning the chicken, if we're doing something like this, just a simple spices is all you need.
Yeah, same. You know, in fact, some of the local Mexican restaurants we go to here, same thing when they're steaks and chickens. They don't use any specific spices. Really, it's just going to be salt and pepper, maybe some butter. By the way, when we're cooking the first side, once we see the white come up about halfway, we know it's time to flip. We flip it, and this time, instead of waiting till it was all the way done, when it's about 3/4 of the way done, we start to break this up. We want to shred it a little bit, cut these up, get this broken down into little chunks that are going to fit easily into our little tortillas for the flautas. And speaking of, once we got the chicken done and we put this, what we did is it's time to build. We get our tortillas, we get a little bit of cheese and a little bit of this meat to go all the way through, because we want to pack these tight, we want to roll these tight for the fries. So we were able to actually get 10 of these made. In fact, we had a little bit of extra chicken, and we could have done probably about 12 or 13.
Yeah, we could have done 2 or 3 more with the chicken
with this little bit of chicken. That's going to feed a lot of people, which is great. But we call this the shallow fry, this next step, and it is relatively easy, and we use this for a lot of our dishes. Again, deep fry, obviously the way to go, but we're talking about you're out camping, you don't have access, this is another creative dish that you can do. But also, we like to do it this way, even at home. It keeps the fry from being inside the house, right here on the griddle, and we are good to go.
Yes, and it can also be a little braggadocio when you're camping, and you're like, wait, yeah, we had flautas while we camped. Wait, don't you deep fry those? Yeah, but we had them because I did them on the griddle.
So we fried these all up. This did not take long. Once we got the first 3 done, we could bring the griddle up a little bit hotter because they were cooking quick. And remember, the chicken's already cooked. All we're doing is frying the tortilla.
Yep.
So we got the last 6 on at one time, and I think those took collectively 3 minutes?
Yeah, 3 to 5 minutes tops.
So all things said and considered,
there they are.
This took us about 10 minutes, 12 minutes?
If that.
So not that long at all. In fact, no, I take it back. About 15, because it took a little bit more time to roll them. That was probably the longest part.
That is right, the prep.
But let's dig in and let's give these a try. We've never made the homemade ones before, and we've been wanting to for a long time. But Brett, like we say, can look amazing.
These look absolutely amazing.
They do. Like we say, they can smell amazing.
These smell absolutely. So much so that, can I get a smell yeah?
Smell yeah, you can. But if it doesn't taste amazing, this is all for naught.
Cheers. We're going straight without.
I'll eat to that, my brother. Now, my biggest thing about flautas is all the sauces and everything you're going to dip. Where chimichanga, everything's inside. This, you put everything on the outside. We got queso for smothering. We've got our salsa. We've got, which are pico, guacamole, and sour cream. But I can't get over this.
Now, normally when I get the flautas at a Mexican restaurant, which is often, by the way, I usually just dip it in the salsa that you get for free at the table.
I do salsa, I do guacamole and sour cream. I'm doing queso for this one.
I'm doing guac
this
for
is
this
mine.
one.
Oh, man.
I'm going backside, so you can go ahead and dip in here, too.
Okay, good. I dipped straightforward, so this is my queso. So add that to it.
Oh, my gosh.
Stop. Get a little bit of everything on that one.
That chicken is so good.
You got to do flautas at home. That right there, that combo. The queso's good. I love queso. The sour cream, guac, and pico, the way to go.
But I'm telling you, simple. It is simple as the Pit Boss garlic, salt, and pepper seasoning on the chicken. That's it.
So you have to do flautas at home. You got to comment down below how it worked out for you when you do. Because you got to. If you enjoyed this video, if it gave you an idea of something that you can do on your griddle, make sure and give it a thumbs up. We really do appreciate it. It's one way in which you can support us and what we do here.
Also, don't forget to subscribe to this channel so you can get more content like this from us, as well as from other Pit Boss content creators as well.
Well, Brett, that's about it. Let's get up out of here.
Do it, man. And we'll see you next time on The Ultimate Griddle Show.